Today was my first day as a junior sales rep. But I was not a normal employee. I was the new undercover investor. I owned 72% of this company. My manager, Richard, walked up to my desk. He did not look at my new market report. He dropped a dirty coffee cup on my keyboard.
Your first task is my coffee, Richard said. Make it black and with no sugar.
I looked at the cup and then at him. I am here to analyze sales, not make coffee.
I told you he wouldn't get it.
Everyone in the office stopped working and watched us.
You have a very bad attitude for a beginner.
You are here to serve me, nothing else.
Good morning, everyone.
Her name was Miss Davies, and she looked very serious.
You are no longer employed here. If you could just sign these papers, we can get the process started.
Looks like I had the right idea all along. Case closed.
This is the useless beginner I told you about.
He refuses to follow instructions and has a terrible attitude.
Give him the termination papers right now.
Yes, sir. Miss Davies put the red folder on my desk.
Please pack your bags, get out of here, and don't come back.
You do not belong in a professional corporate environment. You are at the bottom of society.
I looked at Richard, and then I looked at Miss Davies. Are you sure you have the authority to do this? I asked. No, I don't think so.
I am the sales director. I can fire anyone I want. Sign the paper and leave my building immediately.
I did not touch the silver pen.
I calmly opened my digital leather briefcase.
I took out my own legal document. Before I sign your paper, Miss Davies, please look at this.
Miss Davies dropped the termination papers on the desk. She looked at Richard with a very pale face.
He cannot sign these papers, Richard, she said quietly.
What are you talking about? Richard shouted angrily. He is just a useless junior sales rep. No, you can't sign this. This document is incomplete.
No, Richard. Look at the signature on this merger agreement.
His name is Liam Sterling. He is the new undercover investor. He owns 72% of this entire company.
The busy office suddenly became completely silent. No. It can't be.
He looked at me, and his hands began to shake.
Mr. Sterling, I did not know, Richard stammered. I was just testing your ability to handle pressure.
I stood up from my small desk and picked up my briefcase. A good manager supports his team. He does not humiliate them.
You threw away a valuable market report.
You cared more about your coffee than the company's future.
I looked at Miss Davies and handed her the red folder.
Miss Davies, I am restructuring the sales department today. Please prepare Richard's termination papers, effective immediately.
Richard, no. Don't apologize again. But
Empty your desk, Richard. You are fired.
I guess this is it.
I can't solve.
Pack my bags and leave.
The other employees looked at me with wide eyes. I smiled at them and walked into the director's office.
Now, I said loudly to the team, let's get back to work.
Did you learn some new workplace English today?
Let's review the most important business phrases.
When you have the power to make changes, you have authority. When you own the biggest part of a business, you are the majority shareholder. When a manager treats people badly, they create a toxic environment. And when someone loses their job, they are fired. Fayr.d. What would you say if you were Liam in this situation? Write your best professional response in the comments below. Do not forget to like and subscribe for more easy English office stories.